Hello, good afternoon, everyone. OICs, Pharmaco Trading, and Save on Quality. So, this afternoon, itakal ko lang sana yung pasensya na if I can't go to your branches, no. Uh, I know busy is not an excuse, pero I'm really on a time constraint. But anyway, I just want to go back dun sa, 'di ba, a couple of weeks ago nanghingi tayo nung mga call reports, which is I think napansin ko nung una kasi hindi pare-pareho yung call reports natin. And then as I was trying to analyze them, yung weekly na sinasubmit. Parang I think we need to do some adjustments para we could have improvements on how to analyze the reports then. Kasi kung if we just record keep and then ilalagay lang natin sa folder and then that's it, I think we would not be able to see the efficiency of our agents, or hindi tayo makaisip or innovate ng ideas on how we can, improve our work conditions and our sales and our collections, no? So, this afternoon, napansin ko lang, ito kasi yung usual na call report, no? So, this is from SQ, this is April 8. So, kung nakita nyo, I hope you see it. Uh, ito yung reports niya in a day. So, he went to J3M3 sa morning. And then, oh, sorry about that. Let me just fix this. Uh, yeah, let's do 12. So, yun nga. So, first, pumunta siya sa J3M3 and then all the way at the afternoon, around 3 o'clock, tapos na siya AWC. Diba? So, yung mga ibang OIC, they say na kaya rin daw bumababa yung sales is, I mean, not really bumaba yung sales, or kaya rin daw siguro apektuhan yung sales is because naiipit yung mga agents natin sa field. I mean, yung travel time nila, no? So, lagi silang nasa biyahe. And then, yeah, we can consider that. Pero kung i-base natin sa reports, no? So, this guy is, hindi ko na sasabihin kung sino to, but this guy is making calls. Punta siya sa mga customers niya. Pero 3:10, around 3:10 in afternoon, wala na siyang calls after that. So, I think dapat as OIC, kasi OIC, hindi na nakakarating sa amin tong mga gantong reports sa Manila. I mean, we trust you on making discretions on how you will handle this, kung papaano nyo susolusyonan to. Pero, as of now, aside from dun sa mga concerns natin sa shipping and sa inventory, we also want input from the agents, or the performance of the agents, para at least nga maybe we can think of a way as as management and kasama ang mga OIC, makaisip tayo ng paraan kung how to improve the the field works of our agents. So this is one, and then meron pang isa rito. So I don't know if this is a continuation. Hindi. So this is on April 9. It's already hanggang 120 lang yung calls niya. So this is one of the things na dapat nyo tinitignan as OIC and checking your agents. So ang dapat I mean, wala naman sila specific time kung ano sila nasa field, pero at least dapat they should render around 8 hours of work. 'Di ba? Kasi tayo sa office, like, we're 8 to 5. And then, syempre, they should also render 8 hours of work also in the field. Even though sabihin na natin, sige, they would be less than 8 hours because they have to travel and everything like that. Pero ito, for example, itong agent na to, tatlo lang yung napuntahan niya. Siguro tatlo lang yung customers niya sa area. Pwede rin yun yung isa sa mga dahilan. Baka malayo tong area na to. Kaya nung araw na yun, tatlo lang yung napuntahan niya. So, we have to analyze ano ba yung pinupuntahan nung agent na yan. Baka pwede namang driver na lang pumunta dyan as agent also. 'Di ba, kung masyadong malayo ng area. So, he can do other areas naman na kailangan niyang puntahan. So, let's check again. So, ito, another one is, marami siya napuntahan itong araw na to. But still, 340 siguro weak na siya. So, I think we need to standardize this, no? So, not really standardize. What I mean is, we have to put standards kung hanggang anong oras ba dapat nagko-calls din yung agents, na dapat sa isang area ilan ba talaga yung target na market niya doon or yung target clients niya doon. And then kung gano'n siya katagal nag-stay sa area na yon. Okay? So we have to know kung ano yung ginagawa niya doon sa area na yon. Okay. So for that, naisip ko lang na we should also do some adjustments to our report, no? So ito yung report na ni-streamline na natin to, no? So inayos na natin to, pare-pareho na tayo ng report. Pero parang napansin ko din sa report na to, medyo nakalimutan na natin yung difference ng calls tsaka ng trips. Okay, so wait lang. Alright. So guys, OICs, calls means yung customer. Okay? So, when you say calls, that is the customers na napupuntahan ng agents nyo. So, yung trips is this one. This is the expenses, no? So, wait, let me just... Okay. So, for example, to make our lives easier then, let's call this trips. And this will be trip summary. Then, let's make... So, tanggalin na let's make... Sample lang to, ah. So, this is calls. And let's put another one here. Call summary. Call summary. Yan. Okay. Yung April 15. Ito yung mga trips niya. So, ito yung mga travels niya nung April 15. Ito yung mga sinakyan niya. Ito yung mga transportation niya. So, this should be the total transportation na ginastos niya nung araw na yun. So, medyo malaki. 285. Okay? Alright. Malaki yung expenses niya. Sample ang cost niya rito is Pharmacy A, Pharmacy B, and Pharmacy C. Okay. So, sa call summary niya dapat, ang ilalagay natin dyan, trade lang din. Ay, sorry. Okay. So, lalagay lang natin dyan, 3. So, cause on April 15, let's hide this muna so we can focus on one specific example. So, nung April 15, 2024, agent, for example, Jason, the agent, went on 3 pharmacies. So, ang calls niya is Pharmacy A or whatever the name of the pharmacy na napuntahan niya, Pharmacy B and Pharmacy C. And on those pharmacies, ito yung mga trips na ginawa niya or yung mga travel na ginawa niya for him to make calls or to visit those pharmacy or those clients. Okay? Since nakita na natin na napuntahan niya itong mga pharmacy na to. Okay? Then, ito yung mga ginastos natin for the transfer and everything. So, I think for this, let's make it okay, let's make it, I know this is for the expenses, no, pero let's put total here. Okay, total expenses for the day, expenses. Alright, so ito, let's hide this, pero you can still put it here, no? I mean, yeah, here na pala, sorry, don't need to put it here na pala. So total expenses, let's just hide this for a bit. para maintindihan natin. Okay. So, during April 15, Jason visited 3 pharmacies. And upon visiting those 3 pharmacies, gumastos siya ng 285 pesos for the transpo alone. So, wala yung ibang lodging, lodge OR, and everything, no? So, now, paano natin masusukat? Paano natin ma-measure kung paano ba magtrabaho si Jason? Okay. So, let's insert here total sales or booking for that day. And then, let's put insert total collection. Sorry. Yan, total collection and total sales booking, no? So, for example, so tapat-tapat naman. Sorry, na-OC ako. Alright. OC ako. Anyway, so yan. So, yan. So, nakita natin ngayon na Pharmacy A, B, and C, pununtahan niya on April 15. And then, gumastos ang company natin ng 285 for him to visit these 3 pharmacies. Now, the question is, magkano yung na-provide niya na sales that day for those 3 pharmacies? Halimbawa, pumunta siya sa Pharmacy A. Wala yung decision maker. Wala yung may-ari. So, wala siyang booking. So, let's put 0. Pharmacy B, pumunta siya. Let's say, may konting order. He made around 2,000 pesos. And then, Pharmacy C, hindi naman siya doon pumunta for sales. He's there for collection. Halimbawa, nakakollect siya na 15,000. Kasi more than 30 days na yung ano na yan, yung collection niya. So, dito natin makikita yung efficiency niya. So, ibig sabihin, ano ba yung ginagawa niya araw-araw sa field? Diba? Because we cannot see it here. We can see, actually, ito yung mas actually, we can see here talagang the nitty-gritty or the details kung anong ginagawa niya araw-araw. So, pumunta siya sa mga pharmacy na, so, ito yung oras na pumunta niya, na pinirmahan naman ng mga clients, okay? So, dito nag-collection siya. Dapat dito sa remarks, ipasulat nyo rin kung magkano yung booking niya doon. Okay? Kung nag-booking siya, lagay niya kung magkano yung booking niya, yung collection niya, ilagay niya kung magkano yung collection niya. Okay? And then, etong end, yung last time na may call siya, ask them, bakit hanggang 3:10 ka lang nagbo-booking? Hanggang 5 naman yung office natin. I mean, 2:30 ka na nga pumasok. And then 3:10 ka aalis ng area. Either delikado ba dun sa area na pinuntahan niya, or last bus na ba yun, or ano. We have to find out para ma-verify din natin kung totoo ba yung sinasabi. Okay? Ako personally, I have nothing against telemarketing, no? Kasi I seen other companies do that. Pero, dapat, kung telemarketing ka, halimbawa, tumatawag ka lang sa ano mo, pero dapat kasi nandun rin yung presence, no? Pero ang sinasabi ko lang is, dapat, kung mag-telemarketing ka lang, wala kang expenses. Diba? Pero dapat meron kang booking and collection that day. Which is nakatipid yung kumpanya, pero meron kang booking. At meron kang booking that day na sales. Diba ba, sir, tumawag lang ako sa client ko ngayon, pero nakapag-booking ako ng 2,000, pero hindi na ako gumastos kasi ganun din naman, wala rin yung decision maker doon, or wala rin naman yung ano doon. Diba? Wala naman akong i-deliver, sir. Wala naman akong kolektahin. Pero sir, pag text ko sa kanila, ito yung booking ko. So, dapat, walang expenses doon, ha? Pag ganun lang ginagawa ng agent. Pero, as time goes by, i-review nyo, na kung lagi lang doon ginagawa niya, and then hindi naman siya nakakakuha ng booking, and hindi niya rin na-reach yung quota niya, is dapat pagsabihan natin. Diba? Pagsabihan, verbal warning, and then written warning, that you are not doing your job properly. Okay? So, yun. In summary, yun lang. Gusto ko lang ilagay ito doon sa mga insert tong mga columns na to doon sa report. So, calls, call summary, trips, trip summary, total ng mga transpo, and then total sales or nabook niya dun sa specific call, no? So, dapat pantay yan. Kung ano yung pharmacy na yan, dapat andun din yung booking niya. Okay? Or yung collection niya, dapat pantay din dun sa pharmacy na yun. Okay? So, yun lang. Kailangan i-add nyo yung columns na to dun sa report para mas ma-analyze natin in one glance pa lang. Isang tingin mo pa lang, alam mo na. If this agent is doing his job right. Okay? And then, kung nakita natin na, ay, bakit parang ano? Anyway, para mas mabilis. Okay, let's put time here. Okay? Para hindi na naka-handwritten. Okay, pharmacy A, let's say 12, then punta siya pumunta siya ng 1 p.m. then 3 p.m. This is 12 noon. Okay? Okay, so add natin again, call summary, time of visit. Yung trips, the same. Trip summary, okay yan. Yung total is there. Pwede nyo lang i-hide if you are going to put something para mas detalyado yung transpo, that's okay. Total sales nung araw na yun, kung meron siyang booking ng sales. Total collection, kung meron siyang total collection ng sales. So, OIC, isang tingin mo pa lang dito, alam mo na yung ginagawa ng agent mo. Diba? So, at least, pag ginawa mo tong report ito and then you send it to us here in Manila, every Friday, if you will send this to us, we could also come up of ways na baka kung ano yung dapat gawin. And then we can check na kung ano ba talaga yung nagiging problem. Is it, diba? Malalaman namin or makakapag-input kami and then pwede natin kausapin yung agent na bakit hanggang 3 ka lang, hanggang 2 ka lang. So we are trying to, sana tulungan nyo kami para ma-improve pa natin yung processes natin this 2024 sa company natin, ha? So yun lang. And then what else? Yun lang for today. And then yeah, so thank you for listening. I hope we can improve our processes this 2024. Yung and then siguro mas okay if nasa system na to. I think it will be much okay kung nasa system na to, kasi last time I checked, wala sa system tong daily call report, no, or any information about the agents. All we have is their expenses lang. But for their calls, how they work, up to hanggang ano oras sila nag-work sa field, wala tayong information doon. That's why we cannot do any reprimands to them. Okay? And OIC, sana wag rin kayong matakot mag-reprimand ng agents nyo. Since sabi ko nga, hindi na sa amin nakakarating itong data na to ng mga agents. So sana kayo yung magko-control sa kanila. But yun nga, pagtulungan lang natin this 2024. And again, thank you for listening. Bye-bye.